Welcome everybody, my name is Jacob, this is Andrew, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be going through one of our same game parlays. You can check this out on pickswise.com. It's exactly what it sounds like. We're going to be picking multiple bets within the same game so you can get rich just in one game, make a ton of money. Very easy way to do it. Today we're going to be talking about the New Orleans Saints taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Two heavyweights, Drew Brees coming back for the New Orleans Saints. Chiefs, of course, big favorite to be in the Super Bowl. Maybe potential Super Bowl matchup between these two teams. Andrew's going to walk us through our four-leg parlay within this one. What do we like?
Yeah, well, it's one of the most highly anticipated games of the season. What better way to celebrate than with the same game parlay? Odds on this one are a little bit north of 13-1. Starting it off, keep it simple before we get into a couple of props. The first leg of this is the Chiefs minus 6.5 on the alternate spread, which is around plus 170 by itself. I think the Chiefs win this one big. You know, they've looked a little bit lackluster, haven't covered their spread in their last few games, even though they've been winning. It's caused some people to panic. I think that's misguided. I think the Chiefs I want to say they took those games off, but they weren't trying 100%, giving it their full effort in games against the Broncos, games they knew they would win no matter what. Now, in a huge stage like this against the Saints, they need to win this one to remain in that top seed in the AFC, get the only bye in the playoffs. I think we see the air game. Drew Brees has now missed a handful of games in a row. I don't think he's going to be in top form. He should be a little bit rusty coming off that rib injury. The Chiefs' defense, quietly, they're top 10 in yards per pass attempt allowed. Their secondary's actually been pretty decent this year, a lot better than people realize. I also think the Saints defense, which has been getting a lot of praise, rightfully so. They've placed a very easy schedule. Their wins with Taysom Hill at quarterback came against the Falcons twice and against the Broncos team that literally didn't have a quarterback. So I think the Saints are a bit overrated as well.
All right, so we definitely like the Chiefs in this one. What else?
We also like the over in the game. I think this is going to be a pretty high scoring game. Again, the Chiefs have scored at least 26 points in all but two of their games this season. They're pretty much a lock to get to at least that much every game, usually 30 plus. I think we see that once again here. Like I said, the Saints were beating up on some pretty weak teams. This is a huge step up in class, to say the least. I think Mahomes is going to have a huge day. Obviously, Drew Brees coming back for the Saints, even if he's not 100%, still gives their offense a lot higher upside. The passing game is a lot higher upside than it does with Taysom Hill. So I think this total is a little bit low.
All right, it'll be a high-scoring game, fun to watch. And what do we like next?
Yeah, well, now diving into the props a little bit, we like the over on Mahomes' rushing yards. 15.5. And again, the key here in these same game parlays often is to stack plays that correlate with one another. Like if this happens, then this will happen as well. And if the Chiefs are winning by more than a touchdown in a high scoring game, that probably means Mahomes is putting up some pretty big numbers, including with his legs. He's actually been running a lot recently. Nobody's really talking about it. He has at least 16 rushing yards in 3 of his past 4 games. The Saints are clearly vulnerable to running quarterbacks because they just let Jalen Hurts rush for over 100 yards on them by himself last week. So I think Mahomes is going to have a pretty good day on the ground here.
All right, and how are we going to finish off this 4-leg parlay?
Finish it off with a guy from the Saints, actually, which I think still correlates nicely with this play. If the Chiefs are up by a touchdown at least, that means the Saints are going to have to be passing the ball a lot. That means a pretty big day for Alvin Kamara. Obviously, Michael Thomas is out for this game, which should only increase the looks Kamara gets in the passing game. He's already a huge target in that offense, especially with Brees out there. That's what I don't think odds makers are accounting for quite enough. The difference he has as a pass catcher when it's Hill or anybody else under center versus when it's Brees is magnificent. Brees is always looking for him in the passing game. He has had at least 65 receiving yards in 4 of his last 5 starts with Drew Brees out there under center. So I think this total, which is only 53.5, is pretty low, considering he's almost always gone into at least 65 with Brees under center this season.
All right, so there you have it. Those are our 4 picks for our same game parlay. Make sure to lock them in before kickoff, and we'll see you guys next time.